Hello everybody, my name is Merc and we're back in the shadows of Leyndell once again. We are at this big doorway which I believe we've not explored. We opened up this doorway a very long time ago when we got transported to Leyndell the first time. I didn't understand the context of what this door was, but we are still basically in the inner walls of the city, heading out towards the back with this path. I'm still this still is the same session from last time, basically. Took a quick break, made a tea. A minced tea, specifically. Noticed a bunch of demi-humans out here when we looked down here last time. Been thinking about the ramifications of us being embraced by the three fingers. And it seems like, so far, there have been none. I expected the fingers to be upset, and they will be upset whenever they are moving again. I can guarantee it. But even that crone, I don't remember her name, or she has a name, the finger maiden, I guess. She didn't say anything about it. Well, she wouldn't know, I guess. But she also encouraged the idea of burning the tree after thinking about it. So even though Melina is gone, she gave us the main quest and then decided, nah, I can't hang with this frenzied flame man, which is like fine. Maybe we'll earn her respect on another playthrough, but another playthrough where I'm not nearly as thorough. Oh. We haven't seen one of these guys in a while. In fact, the last one we saw... this might not be true, but one of them had the grafted blade greatsword. I love that I just nullified this dog by holding out the torch. I almost two-handed my weapon during that fight, but it was strictly unnecessary. And perhaps just strictly a negative as well. Some planters with Michaela lilies on them. That's cute. We don't really need those. We got 44. We bought the Briar armor set. We read about the Regal Omen Bairn. Got another perfume bottle. We're still not really using perfumes. Maybe we should. Technically we're in battle because the dogs are acknowledging us with the fire. I guess we're going up here. Easy enough. Okay, they're just asleep because of the soporific grease, I suppose. Not gonna complain about that. There is an item down there. I just like having the torch out. We got another misbegotten up ahead. That's fine. If we fight him one-on-one, that's kind of a deal. Let's even cast this. I was not locked onto the right unit there. That's very funny. I think we got through it without getting hit as well, though. I kind of like this regen idea, but it doesn't seem amazingly viable. Just like the potential is there. And if we ever overheal, it'll be good. Kind of forgot about the perfumer. Of course, the extra damage from being at full HP doesn't matter at all, of course. Really? I like that they can... that technically nascent butterflies are rare items that are blue. So they can make it something worth your effort, theoretically, and it's not. Just slaughtering all the demi-humans, embracing the chaos. Apparently I'm ending all life is what it seems like as well. Or at least all life is going to become one. And perhaps that means in death. Okay, it appears we're at the lift. Is this the rolled gold lift? I'm gonna drink some tea while we slowly ascend. Tea is still quite hot. My minced tea, pretty good. Added a bit of honey. Definitely need to drink it while it's still pretty warm, though. It's just scalding enough that I'm not gonna drink more. I'm just gonna threaten you with the idea of a good time. A Flame Drake Talisman +1. Completely useless because I already have a better talisman and it doesn't even come with new lore. Shake my dang head. I was gonna say, I thought I heard someone else. Apparently my senses of observation are not the hottest right now, or today, or ever perhaps. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. Is the actual meta with this build having low HP, so no matter what, like when you get hit, you die, you'll always be at max HP. The question I'm asking is Dang Easling using this with his 0 vigor build? Because dude's a madman. I can't believe I did not one-shot. Did it try to attack me and then I hit it so it tried to run away? That was weird, man. I was gonna say, what bridge are we on? Also, we have another rune. Maybe we should go check out those towers again. It did say the tower on East Altus, and technically I think we've only been on West Altus until we go to this other lift here. It's quite the ride. You'd think it would be ramps here because this would be used as like a main thoroughfare maybe for like horses and stuff. I mean, horses can climb stairs, I acknowledge that, but... Like, they really having armies just march down? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. There's another divine tower here. I wonder if we can open up this one. Actually, this might be Morgoth's. That would make sense. Well, I saw Be Wary a Boss, and... Okay, I don't like this at all. Oh, I really don't like this. Okay, we got the two kings. What is this supposed to be hard? I'm glad I'm over level for this because it quickly, and when I saw that it was just these nerds, I was much happier. Because I have thalassophobia. So not being able to see around me, I do not like. They blind you for the fight. All you can see are the omen killers. Well, I guess it's not even the omen killer. Why'd they give me an omen killer there? That's so random that it was just a dude with a torch. I'm glad it was a weak foe, to be honest. I'd... you don't understand the relief that went through my mind when it was like, oh, we're all in pitch blackness, to seeing that it was just two of those dudes. I was like, okay. If it was like a serpent like Framped or whatever from Dark Souls 1, that moment I don't like, you know? That's what I'll say about that. Still can't use our dang horse. Where are we running off to anyway? Wait. What? We're running back towards the tower? This is the lift. Why did it position us like that? I gotta see this guy. Now that we're all the way over here. I just assumed we'd be on the closer side of the tower. Is it really just one dude? You run towards a dude with a torch and get assaulted by your senses and have to do a psychic battle with whatever those were? I mean, we can move and walk, or walk and read at the same time, I guess. Summon spirit of omen killer Rollo. The spirit of Rollo, known as the first omen killer, once a famous perfumer. Rollo imbibed a physic to rid himself of emotion, thus enabling him to enact his nightmarish labor, hunting the omen. Why would they be on the bridge, though? Like, why would that assault me right there? You know what I mean? They just wanted another boss fight? Because, like, I'm thinking the same question of, like, why did we fight Moog earlier? Like, that Moog underground, the sewer Moog. And then the other question is, why did we fight Godfrey the same way? Well, I'm assuming we're gonna fight Godfrey again, because that fight was like way too easy for someone who was the first Elden Lord. Unless it's a fall from grace situation, like again in Dark Souls 1 with Gwyn. Now I can drink this tea. Shoutouts to caffeine. It is green tea. As I said, it's mint. I lost myself. There we are. Spun around too hard. Sure be a foggy up here. Probably don't want to jump off. You know, this is what I was worried about. Are they going to give me both the things here? Because both of these... Both of our runes here that we have to activate both say the Tower of East Altus. Moog and Morgott. Wait, are they twin brothers? Oh, and maybe that's why Michaela never loved him? Oh! Yeah, didn't expect pair. So it is two. This person really wanted their blood stain to be right there. That's how that's so funny. That person's like, alright, I got the runes, now let's dip. Alright, you got the runes, now let's read. Greatly increases max HP. Great rune of the Shard Bearer Morgott. This great rune is the anchor ring that houses the base and proves two things. That the Omen King was born of the golden lineage, and that he was indeed the Lord of Leyndell. So even though people didn't like him and he was locked away for most of his life, he eventually inherited Leyndell because everyone else left. And then Moog's great rune. Its blessing grants a blessing of blood to summon phantoms, and imparts a phantom great rune upon successful invasion. What? Moog and Morgott are twin brothers. Ayy, I called that. And their great runes are naturally similar. But Moog's rune is soaked in accursed blood from his devout love for the wretched mire that he was born into far below the earth. Okay. I still don't quite... Grants a blessing of blood to summon phantoms. And imparts a phantom great rune upon successful invasion. So it must be an item that they get, I guess. It's interesting, I suppose. And that's why we had the Fell brother fight right there. But it still doesn't explain why it assaults your senses like that. I'm not pleased with the idea that we gotta go walk across this dang bridge again, but I guess that's what's happening. This might be a little bit why I'm like, maybe the game's a little too big. Like, I get it, they want the bridge to the tower, but some of the towers don't even have bridges. In fact, like half of them don't that we've seen. It's just kind of funny, but it like adds to the immensity of the world, right? Here I am holding circle and the control stick. Oops, I pressed R1. Apologies, because I'm putting my control on my lap to drink some more tea while I run. That's new tech. One-handed running. Alright, now I'm doing the hand transfer. Hand transfer successful. Just in time for this man to see us. I can't believe I ran at that man. And then had a random boss fight of twins. Like, again, I understand the lore implications. In fact, I figured it out before it was spelled out to me. That felt good. Yeah, that was a good idea, going across the bridge first. And also, it's neat because we got both those great runes at once. That said, I wonder what it looks like if you went up there with just one of them. And theoretically, we could have went this way the whole time so far. Don't like how foggy it is. Okay, I was gonna say, is this Grace above? But then I do see Grace here. I was wondering if my Grace was tainted for the rest of the game. If it was, that would have been pretty cool. The Forbidden Lands. Forbidden Lands. Our nearest map is probably above a cliff. Actually, that's where the grand lift is. Okay. We got our torch, but it's not gonna do us too good, I think. They're giving us the idea that perhaps we want to use fire. Can we use the horse? We can. I was wondering if this is going to be another abyssal forest situation. I really hope there's no other situation where Torrent's too scared to help. I can't tell if that's like... What is this? It's a shrubbery. I'm not like looking too interested at going off the beaten path here. Especially because there's vulgar militiamen out here. There's at least 3 more. I forgot they had bestial magic. Thankfully our horse is part goat. Hey look, that's a big skull. I said I don't want to go too off the beaten path, and then here I go. But also, it's a giant skull. Oh, it looks like you can get in there, but doesn't seem like there's a reason for it. Dragon wound grease. We're still kind of on the path, so that's good. That said, I have no idea how high up we are. Turns out pretty high up. We need to kill this before daytime comes. Was a good call on his part. I did the blind jump and wasn't smart. I jumped over his swing there. I read the message, try night boss or whatever. Phantom slash, looked at the time and I was like, oh my god, it's almost daytime. Skill inspired by the fond remembrances of the knight's cavalry creates an apparition of the knight's former instructor who guides a joint lunging upward swing. Additional input allows for follow-up attacks usable on pole arms and twin blades. That seems like a cool spell. A nice gimmick. There's a lot of potential PvP gimmicks that interest me in this, but also because there's so many, I'm not sure I'm all that interested. At this point, I imagine they're mostly quote-unquote balanced. But yeah. The part of the reason why I like Dark Souls 1 and even like Dark Souls 2 and 3 PvP is because there was a point where like I kind of did know everything relevant that I need to know. And in this game, that's very daunting. It's like playing Tekken competitively. You need to like, oh, that's a knowledge check right there. You just didn't know that from 20 years of playing prior. Except this game, it's like 2 years of everybody doing fight clubs and whatever, going into the Colosseums, honing their cheesing capabilities until From eventually nerfs some. These dang old gremlins. I wonder if they all have the bestial incantations, or if it's just like these ones and the ones at Caelid. I forgot we have 14 flasks now. We got that one upgrade towards the end of Leyndell. That's another one right there. That's a blue though. I mean, this seems like a path to me. It sort of feels like this is just like a very linear area, but it's hard to tell because of the fog. Somber 7, we need those. That's good. I did not upgrade or sort through my chest in between sessions. That wasn't good. These guys do pack a punch if you let them. I thought I saw one up here. Perhaps I'm going blind. Or going mad, I don't know. I'm seeing things. It's the opposite of going blind. I think we need 4 more golden seeds now. You know, this white screen really really highlights that I need to clean my monitor perhaps a little bit. It's not too bad, but there's a couple spots where I'm like, oh, okay. And of course, now that I've mentioned it, it's all I can see. Again, it's not too bad. Where are we going? We're almost there. I've still not seen a full picture of the map of this game. I have seen a little bit extra of it, I think. I think I've seen like it looks like a C. It's a big C, right? I mean, we've already got that picture kind of, but like I don't think I've seen a full picture of the map though. So I don't know if there's dangly bits coming off of the big C at the top or what. I didn't expect it to go more north, so it looks like it might. Oh, we fought one of these. Actually, it's interesting because we've at Caelid, same with the bestial dudes. The bestial vulgar militiamen. This might not be the best weapon, but it's serviceable enough. Gonna drink some tea. Gonna say I maybe got a little overconfident. We one-shot the last couple bosses, being over-leveled as heck. It was just poor play. Like, these buffs aren't gonna make a difference. We basically 6-shot the guy if we do it right. At least this time we see his intro. This is a very, very poor play on my part. At least we're not dying to this one, necessarily. Okay, I bonked his butt. We might have to swing like 8 times. I'm not sure what to do when he spins. Thankfully, we dodged that. I swear I buffered the roll, but apparently it was not enough. I've been trying to do jump attacks, but that didn't happen. These guys are very reminiscent of the gargoyles. It's definitely not the same as the twin gargoyles we fought underground. Perhaps those were like older versions. This one's a newer one or something. Okay, stop talking about stupid nothings and get your head in the game. Okay, he's switching weapons. Oh, I thought he was. Or did he already use the axe for a while and I just didn't notice? Okay, like I swear I'm rolling. See all those rolls there? Those panic rolls I did? Alright, that was not a good fight. The stairs didn't help, but it was mostly me being bad. Me being bad. A gargoyle's black axe. I did call it that they are gargoyles. Bronze great axe wielded by valiant gargoyles, mended with blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage such as the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade. We haven't heard much about Malekith yet, actually. Must be another child of America. Maybe they were like another spurned child. They were born with the crucible horns or something like that. And then they hid them away. Maybe he was like the firstborn crucible child or whatever. And then he was the one who planned the Night of Black Blades or whatever to kill Godwyn. Yeah, sure.
Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame, and the way forth is forbidden.
So why did Melina have the stone to give it to me?
The burning of the Erdtree is the first cardinal sin. Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself.
Hear me out. What if I kill destined death?
Who would dare put you up to such a task?
What's up with Melina then?
Most certainly.
Wait a minute.
The fingers.
Well, what about the 3 fingers? Again, they didn't acknowledge that at all. No, I'm not gonna let you. Melina has like a scar under her eye. What about the rune of death? It actually kind of looks like this, maybe a little. Honestly, I kind of forgot about Melina in the grand scheme of things, but she definitely reared her head recently. So this is a lift of rolled. I'm assuming this is the same animation. We'll watch it. It allows me to drink more tea. There is another lift. We have a half a stone for another lift, but I have no idea where that other lift is, nor do I recall its name immediately. I did finish this tea already. That was pretty good. All right. all that to see the animation of what it looks like when we get up here, and turns out it looks like the elevator and more white. I'm imagining this is going to be like the Dark Souls 3 DLC area that is, where's the Dark Souls 2? Completely snowy. Our map is just ahead. Got some frozen berries here. Rhymed Roa. A berry-like fruit thought to be the original strain of Roa. This hardy species takes root even when frozen solid. We've had Fire Blossom before. Why are there ghostly trees? Even the trees are ghostly here. Ghostly trees, ghostly gravestones. There's ghostly chairs. Mountaintop of the giants. There's ghostly deer. Oh dear. Ghostly ghosts. Mountaintops of the giants. West. West? Marching ground during the war against the giants. They carved winding paths in the cliff walls right up to the summit, leading to the untrodden, snow-laden region below. What an awful map. This is the worst map I've ever seen. Okay, so this was a pretty linear area. I might go through my own time and see if I can explore a bit more. It does seem like this is all just dead space over here, which is fine by me. I think the map I saw might have been like just Limgrave up to, or Limgrave up to Leyndell. But even that doesn't seem right, so I don't know. I don't think I saw, like I said, definitely didn't see a full map. Maybe I heard someone talk about how it's like a C shape. I thought about going back down now that we have the map, but those are like, especially now that I see it, I don't see a reason to do so. So let's just explore. Kind of expected to see some animals up here, but it appears that it's just some ghosts. Non-stop ghosts. Ghosting around. There do be armor there. Looks very similar to the other. I thought we had one of these. Iron Casa of the man who calls himself Shabriri. Crafted to imitate the woven star hats worn in the land of reeds. So he's not of the land of reeds. The man once known as Yira, oh maybe he was, kept a woman in the deepest reaches of his hearts. Does that mean our maiden is still in our hearts somewhere? Kieta, I suppose? Because Melina left us. She's out. She's dipset. She's not about this. It's awfully nice up here. I thought it would be much more like foggy, and I'm glad it's not. That appears to be Zamor ruins. It's one of like the stone skin due to no gravity magic, I believe. And I think they also descended from the stars. But who hasn't in this game? Quite the mask on him. Probably should have sat down at the bonfire. I said we don't need fire blossoms because we already had them before, but I'm just going around picking them anyway. Like I picked my nose. I shouldn't have said anything about my nose because now my nose is itchy. Why? No? What is with FromSoft and birds that try to kill you? They really wanted that. Listen, bird, I got the torch. Oh my gosh. These are the birds that were the grave birds were modeled after. How foolish of me to assume that there wouldn't just be another bird type. I don't want to be up here slaying birds. It's funny, when I first saw the eagles in Limgrave, I assumed they would be as deadly as these birds. So my buddy came over and he was like, let's see what this very hard Elden Ring game that I've heard about. And I was like even scared to go up to the birds because I was like, I don't know, man. And then when we did, it just flew away and he was like, really? Made for a good moment. Got more of those dudes. I don't quite know what we're doing here. Like, surely we just want to go up this way, but I guess it's probably not going to be that simple. There's a catacomb statue up ahead. Doesn't seem like there's too many more dudes, just probably those two. Just worried that there's going to be like items hiding. So far, the answer has been a resounding no. Oh my god, I can't even get these. There's actually like 4 of them. We really don't want to fight more than one at once. Corner tech. Well, 3 jumping R2s is a way to take them out. Got some flasks back. I didn't quite realize there was a bit more to that projectile. I can't be missing. Quite the death animation. Even tried to do the delayed jump there. But wait, there's more. Jeez. Why there's so many? It's like they live here or something. Zamor Ice Storm. Thrust staff in a ground, create freezing tornado, ice sorcery of the town of Zamor. Cloaked in icy tempest, the Knights of Zamor have challenged the fire giants since ancient times. You know, as I was jumping through the door, I was like, this is probably dumb. Holy ice storm. Run away! I guess I could have jumped on the horse. At least these dudes are slow in their attacks. Oh my gosh, I tried so hard to get out of there. That's such a big AoE blast. Of course I died versus the last two. At least it wasn't the last one then, I guess. Oh man. I don't know how we're gonna get back there easy. I don't think we will. You don't see me. Thankfully, this bird got stuck on the rock. Is this bird still mad at us? The range is absurd. The other one's mad at us, right? Yep. Oh man. I was just commending them how I was like, oh, I don't think these guys are all that bad. And then they you just fight more than one at once and you regret every decision you've ever made, turns out. It's a fun fun twist. How about this for a fun twist? See you. Yo, smithing stones 5s and 6s. That's actually huge news. Now we get the heck out of here. As far as I'm concerned, we never have to come back here again. We've explored the ruins. Looks like a giant up there. Being all dead. Where's the scarab? Oh, there it is. I don't want to have to kill you, bird. I recognize I could be riding the horse here, but part of me wants to take it a little slow. That said, now that I'm bringing it up, time to ride the horse. I was just worried about another bird trap, really. It's like you probably could have climbed up this way. This area is nice, but it feels like a lot of dead space. Turns out trying to fight a bird on a horse is not that easy. I guess I could have pulled out the bow. I don't know how many shots the bow would have taken though. I can't believe the birds don't respect the fire. That's actually a little upsetting. You mean I can't cheese everything in this game? This person was just frozen there. Oh, okay, it didn't let me double jump. I was spamming for my life to double jump. Should not have rolled backwards there. Feels like the people who designed this game played Blasphemous, because these guys are very reminiscent to some Blasphemous enemies. Except if you believe it, the Blasphemous enemies were even more messed up. Another case of a blue item. Riders of Punishment. I thought we already had this one, but we don't. An aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. Wounds the caster with thorns of punishment, sending a trail of blood thorns running over the ground to impale enemies from below. The guilty, their eyes gouged by thorns, lived in eternal darkness. There they discovered the Blood Star. I believe we have seen that lore. Did we go up there? I think we did. Yeah. If only I had tranquility. So I have a feeling that giant archer is going to shoot us along the way here. And I'm also concerned that there's going to be jumps. Visions of Snake. That's a Sekiro reference. There's also a valley down there. Down there's nothing. So yeah, you can definitely go down there. I wonder if I made myself invisible or something. Man shooting whole pillars at us. I had a feeling this was not safe. I tried my hardest to roll out of that. We might die. Whoa! He almost sent me off the edge. I don't think there was really much else to explore on that bridge, so I'm not gonna go back. This area reminds me of, it's gonna be a weird shout out, Ulduar from, at least the entrance to Ulduar. Not really, but for some reason I just got the vibes. I guess it's like wintry pillars, giving that Storm Peaks vibe. Storm Peaks vibe. I like how that one's bigger, but it like moves slower than the others. Surely there's a Site of Grace upcoming. What did we even get there? Oh, a Somber Stone. Oh boy. The immensity of this area just now kicked in. That map we received quite a while ago. Let's see how much damage we can do in this episode. Maybe a merchant up there. Found our site of grace finally. It's been a while since we've seen a cave or something. I feel like there'd be one along here, but maybe not. Oh right, the catacombs. Did we just not find it? I guess we'll leave a marker there for now. I kind of want to progress forward. As I said, to see how much damage we can do. It does seem like a merchant camp up there. I have to imagine we'll wrap around to get over there. Got some new vibes on the music. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of enemies around here, but maybe that'll change.
Do you hear me? It is I, Lieutenant. We're almost there. Castle Sol lies just off to the north, where the other medallion is housed. It will grant passage to the land of the Erdtree.
Where's our thing? We have so many cookbooks. There it is. The Erdtree secret medallion. Activate the grand lift of Rold. In other words, the secret medallion will guide the bearer to the land of Miquella's Erdtree. Some more demi-humans up ahead. I have a feeling we're gonna find more caves and mines in this area for sure. Like, of course we will. Question is, which direction do we want to go? I guess we'll go west. Hopefully the weather doesn't pick up and it becomes foggy again. It's cool that it seems to have dynamic weather. Don't really see the need to fight these dudes, I'll be honest. Bunch of bats up ahead. Even more than I suspected. Oh, they're fighting the demi-humans. Demi-humans are no friends to the bats. Not quite sure what that's all about, but I'm assuming it's the top of that bridge up there. Shack of the Lofty. Traveling maidenhood. And robe and whatnot. I forgot we got a painting. We should have looked into that painting. Maidens traverse the lands between for different reasons. Some to seek audience with the fingers, others to find the tarnished who they were destined to guide. Are all maidens tarnished, but not all tarnished are maidens, perhaps? Or am I asking the question, can maidens not be tarnished? Is the idea of the Elden Lord specifically masculine? I mean, I guess not, because they allow you to be a female character, right? But also, I was wondering who I was hearing. Part of the tarnished job is to, well, it's not really a job, but one of the things they can do is either uphold tradition or reject it, right? So maybe it is a traditional male role, but I don't know. What are we doing here? I guess this is leading to where I want to be. But let's go see the merchant. I was like, what's that noise? Every time that noise procs, I forget. Another winding path. To meet the merchant.
Someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Missionary cookbook, rejuvenating boluses. Vagabond knight helm. Helm of a knight banished from their motherland. Dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The visor's broken, can no longer be lowered. Metal armor is heavy but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. I wonder if this is another, like the set of the knight class if you were to start as one, I guess. Oh, we don't have as much souls as I thought we would. Perhaps because we lost a bunch. Nah, perhaps not. Actually, if we're gonna eat some souls, we should watch the animation, because some of the animations are pretty cool, I realized. Like, they're not that amazing, but they're cool enough. Let's do this Shadow Realm rune.
Something else?
Sometimes you see like shadow sparks, but I wonder if oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much that was. I've also been eating a lot of runes. I don't know if you've noticed. I've gained weight. No, I'm just kidding. Now we overkilled the runes. I mean, we don't need anything else. We literally won away. There, we bought him out of all the unique stuff. Okay, not the most exciting of merchants. What is the rejuvenating bolus? Oh, those are the death boluses. Okay. That's good, I guess. Doesn't seem like the way to go, but it's definitely a way to go. I mean, now that you kind of wrap around here, you can definitely just get up here on your own. No need of the horse. So we are at the top of this pillar here. And it leads to a bridge of the Erdtree that actually connects over there as well. Actually, there's also the bridge here. Got some choices in front of us. Would Juno be down here? Down there? I don't know why I said it so weird. Um, sure, if you say so. Ow, I didn't expect you to actually hit me from that far away. I actually hit its head there. That was bad. I'm freezing. Oh, I'm dying. Very poor play, per usual. I'm back at the state of the how I was before the DLC started, where it's like I'm over leveled for everything. So I kind of just jump ignorantly into their face, pressing R2. And turns out it doesn't usually work. Its jump attack was better than mine. Oh my gosh. Sure, buddy. I'm kind of glad that there were so many rocks in between us, because I probably would have died right there. I did hit it. Are you kidding me? Wow, that fire lasts so long. That frost fire, I guess. Wow. I was like, it's just standing there. $3,619. 3,600. That's crazy. I was gonna say, it would be crazy if I could do it again, but don't. What are you doing locking on to the boss's head? That sucked. I shouldn't locked on, period, but also to the boss's head, because he just started flailing, and it's like, okay, I guess. What? It's got a neck slam attack? What? That attack is so dumb. I'd spam like both those buttons, so I didn't know if a dodge or a drink was coming out. It was kind of like a 50-50 thing. Man, if we're dying to a death bird right, it does not bode well for future fights up here. There's also no reason for me to be dying like this, I acknowledge. Also, it's like daytime and the bird's still coming out. That's kind of weird. I thought they only came out at night. It tried to grab us there. It just happened to miss. Eat this. And again, not even a satisfying victory. Death Ritual Spear. Ritual spear used by the priests of old who were permitted to come among the death birds. The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. It's got a spear call ritual. Thrust the spear high, bearing prayers into the sky to summon a downpour of spectral spears. We did see that attack. It was used on us. Alright, so there's definitely a big old region down there with a town even. As well as a mausoleum. Don't walk off the edge, Torrent. I can't tell if that's the lift or not. It actually is. Though I don't know if that's some more ruins there. I don't think we've been to this building. Have we? We must have. I don't know. I'll leave a marker here. Whoa, Torrent! Why? Because I pressed B. Man, I mean, it's been a while since I've done that. I probably could have saved myself if I reacted faster. That was very silly. Thankfully, we're just a short ride away to our death. We can't even see. The weather has changed. That's so good. That's awesome. We had a nice view prior and now we don't. Okay, this is where the shack was. We climbed up here. This almost seems like where we want to go, even. So maybe we'll actually just go there. Oh, that's another mausoleum. I was wondering what that noise was. I guess we haven't heard it in a while. What is with this stone? These stones are so weird. I don't think they are stones. But I mean, there's some against the walls, so maybe they are. They're just... They look like roots. I guess they're like chopped down stumps is what they are. We got some thunder snow going on. So there's like a back upper area to this castle, maybe. Maybe you can even, maybe you can't drop down from above. I'm gonna leave a little Walkman here. I guess we can take out this building in the meantime. Right? I had a feeling that was happening. It was just the turning radius of the horse. That strat was working. It shouldn't have, but it did. There's a lot of skulls on this bad boy. The bell just like gets sucked up inside. So we can clone another remembrance. I don't know if we want to, but there's a lot of options here. We'll just mark this on the map, of course. We'll do another little bit of exploring here, I think, before we go into anywhere else. I'm not sure if I'm going to play more tonight. I might. It's getting kind of late. I am intrigued to explore more, but I also have a bit of exploration fatigue now. And we've not been stuck on a boss for a while, so I'm not going to count that death bird as being stuck on a boss. That wasn't like a satisfactory thing. Really, dude, just like chill. Oh, that's just a trap, eh? Okay, so these are giant skeletons, of course. It makes so much sense now. Oh my gosh, the beast eye quivers. Where did we see that last? I totally forgot. We saw a place where the beast eye quivered and we didn't even acknowledge it. Oh, we got a Tibia Mariner here. Helfin Steeple. Great sword pattern after a black steeple of the Helfin. The lampwood which guides the dead of the spirit world. The lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can only be seen by those who have met their death in battle. Ruinous ghost flame. Swing the sword to bathe its blade in ghost flame. The ghost flame adds magic damage to attacks and also has a bitterly cold bite. We can't use it. Didn't really expect the dude down here, but why not? I don't remember what to do with the beast eye. Like, it's an item we have to use, is it not? I feel like I went over this last time and I couldn't find it. Also, that thing is skittering around us. that might be a thing I have to do on my own time. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably just try to do a bunch of things on my own time and update y'all afterwards. Maybe I'll, you know, give myself like a to-do list of things to do when we get back. This looks like a nice little fort there. It is definitely not a fort of giants. Looks like we got a wizard tower up ahead too, though. Or a witch tower, maybe. Witch tower? Why that tower? Of course. Not even let me check the map. I can't believe they have rolling skeletons. They always gotta have some rolling skeletons. I'm trying to figure out where that is. Looks like it's not on the map. Man, there's 2 more maps I still need to get. I didn't quite expect that. It does look like there's a path from over here. Ooh, game is huge. Have I mentioned this? It's not really a convenient spot to stop right now at the moment either. I'm just trying to figure out where I actually want to go. I want to check out that tower, to be honest, so let's go do that. And then there's also the Erdtree. Got another Stake America here. Little concerning. We're not as close to that tower as I thought we were. There it is on the map. Is there gonna be a boss at this Erdtree? Well, we might as well. It's been a while since we fought one of these. I tried to get out of there, but it's probably too deep in my animation. Oh, it cloned itself. I was gonna say, you gonna let me have this, or am I just dead here? A cerulean crystal tier, crimson bubble tier. Restores HP when near death and HP. However, this effect only occurs once and will expire after a certain duration. Will automatically heal one's HP in the moment before death. That's interesting. And this is half of max FP, which is also pretty good. Unfortunately, still not a really great time to end the video. I mean, like, you could theoretically end it wherever, but I worry I'm not going to come back to this spot immediately, because I feel like I'm going to do a bunch of things off camera, like upgrade more weapons and whatnot. So I kind of need to figure out what I have done and what I haven't. Seems to be just a bunch of demi-humans up here, and I'm not too intrigued about the idea of killing them. I was hoping for a Site of Grace up here somewhere. I wonder if there's any, like, lore implications to why that Erdtree avatar, like, cloned itself, and the other ones did not. I don't think there's a reason to kill these, even if they are chieftains. Just on that desperate search for items or relevant stuff. Since items are not always relevant stuff. Does seem like this is just a bit of a battleground. If you happen to go across this bridge. Somber 9. We actually do need those as well. We've not even explored these ruins. Okay, so let's mark some stuff that we need to do. We need to go over there. We need to go over here. We got the mausoleum. We'll say we need to just go over here as well as over here. And then, yeah, we didn't go over here either. As well as the catacombs. I'm going to look into the Beast Eye as well as the painting that we haven't done. I kind of want to look into this item, but I feel like if I do that, it's just going to be me cheating. I feel like there's some stuff that I missed in the past little bit, as well as this guy, but this guy I'm not too concerned about. We'll get him when we get him. We also didn't go down here. So yeah. I think I'm gonna call it for the moment. Lack of sites of grace around here, it seems. Which kind of concerns me about going back. Actually, you know what? We got a few more minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump down this spirit spring and I'm gonna ride along the valley. Because if I can say these lowlands are clear, then I'll feel satisfied with myself. I just gotta find the spirit spring again. Because there's a chance I'm gonna ride through these lowlands again anyway. Just feels like there'd be a cave or something down here that I might have missed. Especially with all these demi-humans around. Oh joy, the giant's back. I also want to mess around with my trinkets again, because this trinket setup is just like, it's a super gimmick. It does not apply to most of our battles. There's not even like weird items around either. Like they've given up on just putting items out in the field. Looks like there's grace over there. Looks like there's grace over here. Oh, this is, we got the special weather on. I was like, why is it glowing? Oh, I don't like the looks of this. Looks like there is a way up this area to the left of this cliff from our perspective. You do slightly see the castle behind this mountain. Doesn't seem like there's like too much interesting around here, but I imagine if we go out into this lake, something's gonna happen. The Stake America also concerns me, especially with the messages there. We will touch the Grace if we didn't. We did. I want to check out behind this golem because I feel like there's another Grace back there. And then we'll end the video. Is this golem real? Doesn't look like it. It is. Oh my gosh. I looked at its butt and then changed the angle of my hammer. We no longer need smithing stone 6s. I think we just need 7s and beyond now. I hit his kneecap for the end of it. Not the most thrilling of fights, but at least we dealt with it. It was not a site of grace, which makes sense. I was looking at the map and I was like, yeah, they're a little close to each other, considering there's not a whole lot going on in between them. So we can remove this on the map and we can put this over here. And then I also just want to move this a little bit more so it's a bit more clear. I might check out this upper ridge here. I'm not going to go in the ruins for sure. Nor these ruins. We can check that at any time, I feel like. I might check around here as well. But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of things off camera and maybe just do that for the end of the night. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You did. Click that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks.